been very cold lately. And when it's cold, you need something hot in your belly. And I'm going to show you how to make chili to warm up your soul. So, this is what I use. Damn, this filter is horrible. Whatever. Alright. Oregano, salt. Yes, I use lemon juice. Basil, kidney beans, chili beans. And the crock pot.
First things first, I plug in my crock pot. Turn it on high because crock pots tend to take a while. Next, I'm going to cut open my ground beef. I'm not going to use all. I'm going to use about half. So about 40 ounces of ground beef. I'm going to put some olive oil and some garlic to fry. And so, I just washed my garlic. And yes, my hands are clean. My stove is currently on. I am not a pro with the knife. So. I'm just trying to dice it up as small as possible. And that's the kids in the background laughing. Of course. This is my third garlic. What is your favorite thing to eat when it's cold? When it's cold, I tend to like chili because it's hot, it's warm. At the same time, you can have it with rice, garlic bread, or just chili. I like croutons with mine. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what would you like to see me cook. Alright. This is my garlic. Okay. Stove's getting hot. I don't measure things when I cook. So I'll just tell you what I use. I kind of cook to taste. So which means I cook till I like it. Or like, really? All that? But not much. Turn it on medium high. It doesn't hurt to dice it a little bit more. Everything's already been washed, so. I dice up some bell peppers to add to it. see me cut things up. So I've diced up my bell peppers. Well, half of a small thing of bell pepper. About to dice up some onions. Everyone wants to see if I am truly blogging. Alright. This will be fried, well, sauteed, then the ground beef. That's about half that's going to be sauteed with the ground beef. And the other half will be diced and put in the crock pot as it slow cooks. Leave her. She's not crying. Leave her. So I'm prepping the ground beef. This is half of that big 80 ounce right here. Lemon juice, basil, oregano, salt, a little complete seasoning. I am out of breadcrumbs, so I will be using this. There's really not that much of a difference unless you use the Italian breadcrumb. Then there's a little bit of difference, but then if you add enough of the oregano and basil, you get about the same effect. You won't notice the difference. A little Worcestershire sauce and just a little bit more onion to prep the meat. Okay, first thing that I like to do is put 2 capfuls of the lemon juice. If you are from the islands or you are Haitian, you know why I am putting 2 caps of the lemon juice. Start to mash it up a little bit. Shake up my Worcestershire sauce just to tenderize it. About 3 for there. Mix it in. In just a little bit. Next, this would be the breadcrumbs. If you really want to measure it, since I don't measure things, you could use the cap. And about that much, 2 cap full. It would look like this. Next, I'll put a little bit of the complete seasoning. Don't mind my broken nail. A little bit of my oregano. Basil. I love basil. Alright, and a dash of salt. You don't really see it falling, but it is falling. mix it up. But before I do, almost looks like the Italian breadcrumb seasoning that you would put. I usually use Italian breadcrumb, but I didn't have any. I didn't realize I didn't have any. So I started this. Right now I'm just kind of mushing it in my hand. Next thing that I'm going to grab is the black pepper. Nothing. And yes, I do wipe these down when I am done. Just stay little. Mix that in. You don't want to put too much seasoning, too many different products, especially since I am using the pre-made chili powder. This is what we're looking at. So now, with the stove being on, this way. While the video was paused, I took the liberty of dicing up my onions, and I'm going to dice up one green onion. And once again, everything's already pre-washed. With the green onion, I don't really want it too fine, so small circles is fine. Just enough this. So before I phone's dying. Before I add the rest of my items, I'm going to go ahead and add my green onion. Turn the stove up just a little bit. Green onion in there to start caramelizing, as it would. And meanwhile, I'm going to mix the bell pepper. Ow. I'm going to mix the bell pepper, garlic all together and chop it up just a little bit more. So everything is almost ready. I'll plug it in when I'm
Done.
in a moment.
Look good.
So still chopping up as my green onion.
Let's go.
Yeah, so that's how I chopped up my garlic and everything else. This is coming together. So, meanwhile, So I used a small green bell pepper, half of a medium onion, so this is what we're looking like right now. A nice wooden spoon. This right here is the insert for the crock pot. At this moment, if you wanted to, and you did not mix the garlic with the bell pepper and onions, you could have been frying it as well with your green onions. Sorry. I am not a vlogger, as you can probably tell. So, switch out the wooden for metal. This is what we're looking like right now. So, as it begins to brown, I'm going to go ahead and don't worry about the chunks that didn't finish get chopped. Add all of that in there and stir. The heat is currently on medium high. It's making such a mess right now. So that's frying for about a minute or two. As that fries, I'm going to get the pot that has the ground beef pre-prepped. Mixing it up some more as our garlic, bell pepper, onion, and green onion fries. Just keep mixing it up some more. This is what we are looking like now. So, I'm going to go ahead and start adding bits. If you want, for flavor and taste, you can get the Polish sausage, spicy, skin it, and add it to your ground beef as you mash it up. Okay. Next, I'm just going to stir it and mix it all in together. So my meat is starting to brown, and I just want a little bit more oregano and basil just for the smell. This is basil now. That was oregano first. And I am going to use a little bit of the minced onion. Just a little bit, not too much. And I'm going to go ahead and keep mixing everything in. See you in a little bit. It is not completely cooked. You can still see some pink, but that is the goal, so that it finishes cooking in the crock pot with everything else in it mixed in. These aren't my usual, but I'm experimenting with this. The Bush's kidney beans, not my usual tomato, but this one did say that it was mild tomato with green chili. And I usually just use the regular small red beans, but this one is a spicy chili bean, so hopefully it's for chili. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and pour my meat in. Okay, I've just poured my meat in. I didn't drain anything. I mean, this is pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in my chili. I'm sorry, not chili, my tomato. Pour in the spicy chili bean. Once again, I hope that works out. And I am going to drain the Bush's kidney beans. And go ahead and just pour the kidney beans in. I'm going to mix it just a little bit so I could see. Usually I have like 4 things of beans, but it all depends. I think this is enough. Alright, so now I'm going to put my mild chili seasoning from McCormick. I am going to put the whole thing in. And then I have the other chili seasoning, which is spicy. And I'm going to put half of that in. So I am going to put some more tomato. Where's my other tomato? I'm going to put just a little bit. About 5 ounces of water. So remember that other half of the green onion? It's going to go in here. And these halves, I'm going to dice them up and add them to the chili.
Yummy.
So I am all done. I diced up the bell pepper, the onion, and I added some parsley. So now I'm going to stir it and basically just cover it. I'm going to leave it on high for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to drop it down to low, and we're going to go to bed. Well, of course, I have to clean up the kitchen first, but after I'm done, I'm going to go to bed. And tomorrow, I shall put it on warm until about dinner time. The time is now 7:50 in the morning. It's been in the crock pot on low since 9:30, 9:40. This is what it looks like right now. Alright, I had to grab my spoon. So this is my end result. If you want, you can add some more water and a little bit of the seasoning that's left in the packet. But usually no one in my house or myself like the excess liquid. We just like meat. And that's how I make my chili on a cold day. Okay, so I end up adding 24 ounce of water, and I only know it's 24 ounce of water because I use their little cup glass thing, which is 8 ounce. And I added the rest of the pepper flakes because apparently kids have minds of their own, and this time they wanted some of the juice, sauce, whatever. And I'm going to add a little red pepper flake. Yeah, discounted. Red pepper flake. You could use any red pepper flake. Just for a little bit of kick. That's enough, because trust me, by the time this simmers and boil on slow, it'll be really spicy. I'm just going to mix it in. And this will be good within a couple of hours. And I can turn it off. And then turn it on warm before they come home from school. And by that time, it'll be dinner time, about 5 o'clock. It'll be perfectly hot.